Winter Championship to be decided tonight. The Central Coast Section Girls Wrestling at Oak Grove High School in San Jose on NFHS Network. Hello everyone, I'm Kirsten Fairchild alongside Lynn Dyke. So happy to be ringside for the Girls Championship. Scotts Valley is the defending champion. 14 weight classes at a typical wrestling meet. Lynn will have 12 matches tonight. We'll talk a little bit about that more, but so happy to be back here alongside of you and really looking forward to an outstanding evening of flexibility, strength, and athleticism on display.
That's right. We've got a great group of young athletes. I'm really impressed with them. We've got quite a few girls that are returning from state competition last year. We've got about 5 or 6 section champions returning. I look for a real good evening, and we got a couple of outstanding matchups coming up.
Big welcome to our viewers who perhaps have never seen girls wrestle at the high school level. And Central Coast Section, one of the sections in the state that really embrace and support girls wrestling. Now, one thing to point out, Lynn, is that these girls are just not wrestling against girls during the regular season. They are regularly wrestling and testing themselves against the boys' competition as well.
That's right. In fact, a good example is Candace Lee from Gunn. She has a tremendous record. She's only lost 4 times this season, and I think 3 of those were all 4 were the boys, and she's defeated a lot of boys this year. She's just a real awesome wrestler, a national place winner, and she's someone to reckon with. She should win her match tonight easily. And working with the boys like that really makes them tougher.
Cadence Lee, a senior out of Gunn High School, going for the rare 4-peat 4 CCS championships in her high school career. In any sport, what an accomplishment that would be.
She's outstanding. She really is. She's the cream of the crop here as far as I'm concerned. Just doing an outstanding job and a fine person. And, I'm not sure where she's going to go to college. She hasn't found out yet. I was asking her, but whoever gets her will have an outstanding champion wrestler.
Other wrestlers to keep our eye on is Lynn Brooks, Anna Naylor, the senior, who's looking for a 3-peat, and also Solon Piercy out of Cupertino, who won the 132-pound championship last year as a freshman. But also our first look tonight at a number of wrestlers who are either underclassmen or who have finally made it through to this championship match tonight as our wrestlers come in. Again, we'll begin at the 101 weight class, and we will have our final match at 189. The 235 has already been decided, but as you can see, our wrestlers are here lined up on the mat, and we're going to step away just for a moment and return with the introductions of the wrestlers in the 2014 Central Coast Section Girls San Jose. Ready now for the introductions. Our finalists in the 2014 Central Coast Section Girls Wrestling Championships. In the center of the circle, Heba Salam out of South San Francisco, the #1 seed, facing off against Miriam Cruz of Overfelt. And Cadence Lee, we talked about her in our open out of Gunn High School, looking to sweep the CCS titles all 4 years, and she'll face off against Overfelt's Telma Tavares. Kirsten Fairchild with Lynn the score. And next, the 106-pounders. It'll be the #1 seed versus the #3 seed. Telma Tavares, the #3 seed out of Overfelt, the senior, bringing an 18-6 record into this match. She's been wrestling for 4 years, has a 4.0 GPA. But she has her work cut out for her today, facing Cadence Lee, the #1 seed out of Gunn High School, the senior, 19-4 overall this season, 15-4 versus boys. Cadence Lee, the reigning state champion, and looking for a 4-peat, if you will, looking to win 4 CCS championships in her career. Cadence Lee wearing the black singlet with the red shoes and the red anklet, facing off against Tavares in the navy blue singlet and wearing the green anklet. Lee finished 8th at the World Championships last year and out of bounds. No score here in the first 30 seconds.
Tavares took 5th last year at the section, but I don't think there's any comparison here with Cadence. Cadence should probably win this match quite easily.
Tavares will continue her education at Sac State, where she plans to study nursing. She is president of the physics club, and right now she's trying to put a little defense on Lee, but Lee with a 2-point takedown.
It's a good point, the physics club. All of these girls have at least a 3.0 grade point average, and that's impressive to me. One of the girls has a 4.5, another has a 4.1.
And it's the 4.0 by Tavares. She also runs cross country and track, trailing 2-0 to Cadence Lee. And Lee with the
on bar,
earning near fall points. As Tavares trying to bridge out of it, but she doesn't. The pin by Cadence Lee, and what an accomplishment for the Gunn senior. 4-time CCS champion. Doesn't get any better than that. The pin 90 seconds in to her 2014 Central Coast Section Championship.
I think there'll be a few college coaches salivating over recruiting her.
Well, my understanding is that she's really looking at a number of academic schools that don't necessarily have women's wrestling. She would have to work her way onto the men's squad as we get ready for the 100.
Okay, we have Cadence Lee here, a 4-time Central Coast Section champion. Cadence, you had an outstanding year last year. What did you do last year?
So I won the CCS, and then I continued on, and I ended up winning the girls' state championships.
And then you went to the Worlds, right?
Yeah.
How'd you do there?
So I ended up taking 8th, which I'm not very proud of, but it was an amazing experience, so hope to do it again.
Outstanding. Just to go to the World Championship is quite an honor. And 4-time champion Central Coast, the first girl to ever win 4 in a row. and you've got one more high school competition to go. What are you going to do?
So the next few weeks I'm gonna try to prepare for that and really just take it one match at a time so I can hopefully get that title.
Well, that's good. Defending state champion, and you're going back now to Visalia, to the Visalia Convention Center to win your second state championship. Is that right?
Hopefully.
Well, fantastic. Now, what are your college goals? Have you made any decisions as far as your future?
Actually, right now I'm a little bit undecided about that. I'm waiting to hear back from a couple of the colleges that I applied to, but wrestling in college is definitely an option for me. I just haven't made the decision yet.
Right, and you've got to go to the right school. What's your major intention? Do you know what your major is?
I'm still undecided.
Still undecided,
yeah.
which is very normal for a high school student. But we wish you all the luck in the world, and I'm very positive you're going to be a state champion if you take them one at a time, just as you said.
Thank you very
Congratulations,
much. Thanks
Cadence.
so much.
And we've got a real champion here, just one of the outstanding young athletes at the Central Coast section. Thank you. And now we'll turn it back to Kirsten for some more comments.
Welcome back to the 2014 Central Coast Section Championships at Oak Grove High School. Kirsten Fairchilds with Lynn Dyke. We had a chance to meet our co-wrestlers of the meet. One, Marcela Cordova, a Half Moon Bay, winning the first ever CCS title, winning in overtime, contrasting with Gun High's Cadence Lee, who's won 4 CCS titles and one in the blink of an eye. We had the drama and we had the dominance of 2 different wrestlers.
Cadence has just done such an outstanding job in her high school career, and I'm quite sure she says she's going to do it one at a time, but I think she's going to win another state title.
Very exciting. Again, that event happening at the end of the month, but time now to